welcome to Phantom Phoenix Tarot. Tonight I thought what we would do is ask, is there anything you need to watch out for? I'm not sure how it's going to go. It could be something good, something bad. And if there is something you need to watch out for, we're going to look for guidance about what you should do about it. So I have 3 piles here tonight. I have the Black Tarot with the rhodonite, I think I'm saying it right, I don't know, stone. Then I have the Santa Muerta Tarot with the Dragon's Blood Jasper skull. And I have the Shadow Journey Tarot with the Bumblebee Jasper point. So if you would like to pick a pile or pick a stone, whichever resonates for you, and we will get into the reading. I'll give you a few minutes. You can pause the video if you need some more time to decide. But I will give you a few minutes here. All right. So welcome those of you who picked pile number 1 with the Black Tarot and the rhodonite stone. Just set it over here. And so what we're asking is there something you need to watch out for? And if there is something that shows up, we'll figure out if it's good or bad, and then we'll find out any guidance of what you can do about it. Oof. You guys may hear my puppy dog. He's not happy that I'm not giving him attention at the moment. All right, so we're going to ask, what do you need to watch out for if there is something? Pile 1. Is there anything you need to watch out for? Okay. So we got the Chariot. Is there anything you need to watch out for? We have the 10 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see if you can see these here. The Chariot has like this chessboard, rolling hills on it with this dude in a chariot with horses running across the horizon up here. And then the 10 of Wands, there's kind of like this map looking backdrop And there is a person here who has all this luggage or baggage so much piled up on their back, it looks like they can hardly move. And then the Wheel of Fortune, it almost looks like there are planets lined up. There's a circle here in the center. It almost looks like a sun, but it also has like these symbols around it. So pile number 1, what do you need to watch out for? The Chariot is about forward motion, moving forward swiftly. Let's see. Sometimes it's moving forward without thinking first, moving forward with little to no regard of what might happen. I'm going to look here in the book here and just see if this particular deck, if it says anything different than the norm. This terrain that this chariot is on is very twisted and bumpy. It is not smooth. There's adverse surroundings here. So I'm thinking maybe you have a little bit of a bumpy road ahead. And what we're looking at too, just remember, is just the near future. Usually a tarot reading is like a month to 3 months. That's the kind of time frame that we're looking at. So it's not anything, long term. If we see something that is a little uncomfortable here, and it doesn't mean that it's set in stone either. There are things that you can do. Maybe watching this reading will give you the opportunity to change things so that it's not going to be such a bumpy road. But with the Chariot, I definitely feel like there's a little bit of a bumpy road ahead. The 10 of Wands is about being burdened, carrying a heavy load, having a lot of weight on your shoulders, feeling burdened, feeling bogged down. This Wheel of Fortune card actually says that the Wheel of Fortune reminds us that life is always in flux. And that sometimes the universe can be unpredictable and chaotic. So there's something, as far as something that you need to watch out for, there's a bumpy road ahead that you want to be careful that you're not going to get burdened down. There's a possibility here that if you're not careful, if you're moving too fast and not really thinking about your actions, that it could lead to you feeling burdened and maybe burned out in this chaos. So let's get some oracle cards and find out if we can find out anything more, and then find out some guidance about how you can overcome this. I have a whole stack of cards over here. So I think let's get you the Making Magic symbol card and just see. So is there something you need to watch out for? What can you do? What can you do to be prepared for this bumpy road ahead? I feel like it flipped over. It did. It did. It flipped over. It says Earth. Ask the element of Earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos. So we just said that this could mean that things are going to get chaotic. So this symbol, I don't know if you can see that. This symbol is supposed to be a ward or a protection that symbolize the earth. That's actually what the triangle means with the line through it. And maybe do some kind of grounding, something to make you feel stable. Maybe if you do meditation, or just making sure you take some time for yourself, time to, even if you just like sit, drink a hot cup of coffee or tea, or go and sit on the step in the sunshine, or something that can give you this grounded feeling. Let's see what else we have. Get you a Divine Doors card. What can we do to prepare for this bumpy, chaotic period ahead? What can pile 1 do? What can, okay. I actually got a lot here. I'm going to take this one and this one. Nope, actually we're going to take them all. We'll just take them all. So you got the 3 of Cups. It says, a toast to friendship in the afternoon sun, 3 cups in happiness, 3 cheers are done. So it's like I was saying, maybe sitting out in the sun for a little bit, sipping some coffee or tea or whatever your favorite hot beverage is. Hot chocolate. I'm getting hot chocolate. Here's a picture of this doorway for this card. It's really pretty. It has this stone archway with the greenery growing over the top of it. And then it opens up into this field and maybe even leads into the forest. So that is something, taking time for that to ground yourself, maybe getting out in nature if you like nature. Just taking some time to sit with nature will help ground you and help get you through this kind of bumpy, chaotic, kind of stressful part ahead. You got this door here. Big, tall, carved wood door that says destiny. 1 door closes, another opens for you. Let the plans of destiny unravel true. So I feel like just keeping in mind that everything is going to work out. If you are going through a tough period, just remember that it's temporary and that everything is going to unravel for your greatest good in the end. You also got this door. It says intuition. Simple, complex, words of pain or words that heal. You come to know truth by the way that it feels. So follow your intuition. That's always good advice. And we got this bright blue door. It says secret sketches. Wonder and seek familiar and friendly kind. Draw memories and sketch for others to find. So maybe another thing you can do to help ground you and kind of help get you through is rely on friends and family, or confide in your best friend or something like that. Or drawing. If you like art and you like to sketch, maybe that's something that relaxes you. just sitting out in nature and maybe doing some sketches. That would be a really good way to do some grounding. I'm going to do a garden dragon. So what will help pile number 1 with the rough, bumpy patch ahead? What help do we have? Pile number 1. You got the watermelon dragon. This one is really cute. I really love the watermelon dragon. It says success underneath it. So just remember that even though this Wheel of Fortune can mean, that things are turned upside down and that things are chaotic, the Wheel of Fortune continues turning. And so even if it feels like you're going through an unlucky spell, the Wheel of Fortune always turns back around and it's back up to the luck side again. So just remember that no matter what you're going through, you will have success. So being able to look at it with that in mind will help you from getting too burdened down by the wands, if you can be optimistic that things are going to turn around for you. If you can just make it through. Sometimes you just have to try and do it one day at a time. Sometimes one day at a time is too much. So when that's the case, you just do an hour at a time. And sometimes that's too much. And if that's too much, then you just do minute to minute. And just, you make it through a couple minutes and you're like, okay, that passed. I think I'll be all right now. Let's get you a Moonology Oracle card. Is there anything else we need to know about this bumpy patch for pile number 1? What else? What else? What kind of guidance do we have? Does pile 1 need to think about? You got the super moon. It says emotions are running high. Sometimes it's not, all in the physical, that things can be bumpy. Sometimes it's all in our heads too. So if this is, not something related to work, and it's going to be different for everybody because this is a general reading, so it's not going to fit everybody's situation. So you have to make sure you take what resonates. But for some of you, it might be work. Some of you, it could be home. Some of you, it could just be kind of a depression or all in your head. October. It is October. So just keep that in mind too. And again, that grounding is going to help. I'm going to get you, I don't know Oh, okay. It's called the Flora Oracle. It came in a bag. It's not in a box, so it's a little bit different. But the Flora Oracle. What does pile 1 need to know right now about this situation? What does pile 1 need to know right now about this situation? You got the dandelion. Dandelions are very cheery. Dandelion, so specifically the card for this deck, for the dandelion, it says that it makes it makes wishes come true and defeats negativity. So again, you're getting that you want to try and stay positive. If you can do that, then you're going to be okay with this bumpy patch. With the grounding card, the spending time in nature. And again, remember that the Wheel of Fortune always turns back around. So you're going to have that good luck or the wish coming true. What else do I want to get you guys? We get you one from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. What does pile 1 need to know about this situation? What does pile 1 need to know about this situation? Is the cover card. What does pile 1 need to know about this situation? That's a lot. We'll take this top one here. Power. This is pretty. This woman's got like Valkyrie wings almost, it looks like. And there's an oasis behind her. And these, they're not leopards. I want to say ocelot. That might not be right. But these wild cats she has here. There's a compass behind her head. And cats are always a symbol of power. So just remember that if you're in a situation that's making you feel powerless, that you are powerful. You have the power to overcome thought processes or negative feelings or even something in your exterior that's going on. Maybe it's something at work or something with family that's making you feel burdened. Just always remember that you are in charge of yourself and your own happiness, and you have the power to overcome the situation. Even if emotions are running high, sometimes it can be really easy to get carried away in situations where other people's emotions are running high. But you can have that power within yourself to make it through. I have this deck. We'll try it out here. This is a Timeframe Oracle deck. So we'll just see if there's anything we need to know about the timing of this bumpiness, this chaos that's you need to look out for. Is there anything we need to know about the timing? It says it's better to give this more time to come in. And again, this might not be for all of you, but it might be something that maybe emotions are running high and you need to just keep your peace, keep your calm, take a break, step away, and then give it some time, and then revisit the issue. So one last card for you guys I'm going to get is the Green Witch Oracle. Just see if there's any last messages for you, pile number one. Anything else for pile number one? Is there any other messages for pile number one? You got Fennel, Strength card. This goes with that Power card. Just remembering that you have the power. I'm going to look this one up in the book. It's number 19. And again, it says and this is a fire sign, the red triangle on the upright. We talked about Earth needing to ground. And this says for this one, I have never had so many good ideas day after day as when I worked in the garden, for Fennel. So I really feel like maybe you guys do like nature, getting out. If you like gardening or planting flowers or just sitting out and looking at nature, I feel like that is going to be really beneficial for you guys. It says you will find a greater strength and positive grounding energy coming forth, and even an invitation to undertake a new life path. Friendships are highlighted by Fennel, and you may find you're spending additional time with those you align with closely. So that we talked about that earlier too, about I think it was over here, a toast of friendship. So being able to fall back on your friends and get that grounding is really going to help you get through whatever this little bit of chaos and feeling a little bit burdened down in this bumpy road that you have ahead here is going to be, and just remember that you are strong, you are powerful, and stay positive, and you're going to make it through it just fine. So that's what I have for you, pile number one. I hope that helped. I just started this YouTube channel. This is like, I think maybe video number 3. And I'm trying to come up with ideas of what people would like to hear or would like me to cover. So if you have anything maybe you personally want, or just in general you think other people would enjoy, if you would put that in the comments, that would be a big help to me. Also, if you like the video and you want to give it a like or a subscribe, that also helps because I'm just starting out. So it would mean a lot. But let's continue on, and we'll find out what we have for pile number 2. All right, everybody who picked pile number 2, this is your reading. We're going to find out if there's anything you need to be on the watch for, and if there is, what do you need to do about it, if anything? So we'll find out here. Picked the Dragon's Blood Jasper Skull and the Santa Muerta Tarot. So let's find out. Pile number 2. Is there anything you need to be on the lookout for? What, if anything, do you need to be on the lookout for, pile 2? All right, so we have the 2 of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the 2 of Wands, and the 8 of Cups. So what do you need to be on the lookout for, pile number 2? This 2 of Cups here in the Santa Muerta deck, they all, depending on which suit they are, they all look different. So the cups, they have the hearts for the eyes, and these, their heads are the cups. You see the one is pouring over into the other, and you can see their hearts through the rib cage. The 2 of Cups is a relationship card. It's about emotions. It's about like partners, romantic partners, or really deep friendship, kindred spirits. The Knight of Swords talks about communication. You can see in this deck, he has this sword down his throat. The Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is usually about choices. This one, he has two guns. And the Eight of Cups is, again, about emotions. You can see she's actually crying. She has a tear here, and there's drips coming from the cups that are her crown. The Eight of Cups is usually about leaving something behind, something that's no longer serving you. So we're asking the question, is there anything you need to watch out for? And this is a general reading, so only take it if it resonates. And the situation isn't going to be the same for everybody. There's going to be lots of different situations. But what I'm getting is it has something to do with communication, with a partner or a significant other. There's a need for clear communication, or there's going to be clear communication, and it has something to do with a choice. It has something to do with a choice and possibly leaving something behind that doesn't serve you. Let me see if I can get some clarification here with the tarot here on this two of Wands. Let me first look at the book specifically and see if this Two of Wands has anything specific to it. So this says, the Two of Wands presents as a complicated arcana with an accumulation of desires could cause rivalry and cause two opposing forces to arise, such as rebelling against limitations imposed by a third party. This card can bring not only regrets with it, but also radical changes, surprises, and positive unexpected events. So I really feel that probably for most of you, the thing that you need to be on the lookout for is around communication, maybe making a decision that may require leaving something behind that is no longer good for you, no longer serving a purpose. We get some clarification, please, on what this situation is for pile number 2. We got the Hermit, and we have the Eight of Wands. This Hermit, the Hermit is about taking time to yourself, being by yourself, and reflecting on things. This one, he's sleeping in a coffin with his lantern. And the Eight of Wands is about communication. It's about swift messages coming in, swift actions, something swiftly. This card in this book says, take the time necessary for your actions, evaluating what you need to renounce or what you should remove from yourself in order to leave a situation that is placing you in difficulty. And that is what we were seeing up here. So let's get you some other cards and find out what guidance there is for you in this situation. What can you do to help you through this situation? What guidance do we have for pile number 2? This says, time to shine. Create the energetic resonance for golden opportunities. And I think there was another one that flipped over. Let me see. Yeah. Labyrinth. Transition to a higher level of being, rising your energetic vibrations and enlightenment. So, and the Eight of Cups, even though it looks like a sad card, which it can be because the cups are about emotions, and in the normal deck there is a man walking away, and there's like 8 cups sitting around, and he's like walking away from them down this really long path, but he's walking towards something better. So whatever this is, you're going to transition to a higher level of being. I feel like it's going to be an upgrade. Whatever comes next is going to be an upgrade. Create the energetic resonance for golden opportunities. There's something better that's on the other side of this. And this doesn't necessarily mean like the end of a relationship. This could just mean that there needs to be some really clear communication about something in the relationship that's causing it to not be so great. So you may need to leave behind something in the relationship to improve that relationship better, or it could be for some of you that you need to leave this situation and move on to something better. Let's see what else we have here with the divine doors. What guidance do we have for pile number 2? There's this gateway. I don't know where this is. That would be neat to know because this is really interesting looking. But anyway, there's this pillars. Almost looks like it's in the middle of a desert or very arid climate. And it's opening up through, and behind it is this giant mountain range. It says, a distant kiss in a prayer flag. I wish of all wishes that you were here. Through sunlight and rain, I need you near. So guidance for you, pile 2. Make sure that you summon your tribe. If you have a close friend or a parent or a confidant, or even just praying to whatever it is for you that you believe in this situation, that'll help get you through. And let's see what else we have with the garden dragons. What? Ooh, okay. That was quick. Got the cherry dragon. Oh, and this one is like sliding too. It wants to come. Squash dragon. So the cherry dragon says grace, and the squash dragon says opinions. Yeah, I feel like there is going to be somebody who is going to be able to help you through this. With the grace card, it may be an older individual or somebody who's wise, or somebody that just has a lot of life experiences. And they'll kind of herald you through opinions. This looks like a very bright yellow dragon. Very positive to me is what it feels like. So try and make sure that you are staying positive. He has a very thick hide too. So try not to let other people's opinions get to you. Don't let it get under your skin. Especially if you're trying to make a decision that's for your best good. That's my dog. He's coughing. He wants attention. Which he did have. I paused the video earlier. So, but yeah, just let things bounce off. If someone is coming to you and they're not saying things that are making you feel good, especially if it's in this situation, maybe things will be said, or about this situation that things will be said. Just try and go through it with grace and let it bounce off, because you have this thick skin and you don't need to let other people get under your skin. It's your time to shine. You're doing something for your highest good. So let's get a Moonology card. What does pile 2 need to know with regards to this situation? The new moon in Capricorn, it says your hard work is paying off. So maybe you already, even for some of you, you already know what this situation is, and you've kind of been prepping for the part where you're going to have the clear communication and say, it's either this or this. And it's saying that your hard work is paying off. You will be able to successfully navigate this situation. No matter the outcome. It might, like I said before, it's not going to be the same for everybody, but if it's working through this situation, working through the relationship, then you'll be able to leave behind the stuff that isn't right for you. And in this situation, it'll be brand new, start the right way with things fixed, that your hard work is paying off. Or if it's leaving a situation behind and starting a new one, or starting something new, it's going to be a level up, and your hard work is going to pay off. So what else for pile number 2? This is the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. What else does pile 2 need to know about this situation? Perception. I think this ties in with the opinions card. She's on a stage. She's holding a mask. Comedy and the tragedy masks are up in the corner. In the silent performances, they had to communicate their feelings and the story through everything except words. You had to kind of use your intuition to understand what the story is. So just beware of the influences of other people and their opinions, or doing something just because other people think that it's the thing that you should do, that you should pretend to be a certain way, or stay in something just because the norm says that you should. You don't need to put on a show. maybe that's the change that needs to happen. Maybe there's been something where you've just been keeping up appearances. But let's see here. What else do we have? I'm going to get you one of these. I like these, but I can never remember what they're called. Flora, the Flora Oracle. It's not even hard, but I can't remember it. The Flora Oracle. What else for pile number 2 in this situation? Choke cherry. So it says the choke cherry promotes health and alleviates pain of the heart. So it may not be immediate. There may be a little bit of pain with it, but again, whatever the situation is, in the long run, it's going to be for the best. It's going to help alleviate the pain. So let's see. I got these time frame cards, so let's get one of those. What time frame? Is there anything we need to know about the timing of this for pile number 2? Anything about the timing? It says before the end of the year. So, yeah, before the end of the year. Let's get any final guidance that we can get for you guys for this situation, pile number 2. What other guidance do we have for pile number 2? About this situation. There you have it. Happiness. Marjoram. This is a fire sign. It's number 15. I'll pull the book for this just to see any little extra pieces, but I think that's the ultimate goal here. So even though whatever this is going to be a little rocky and uncomfortable, the end goal is happiness. So let me see here. It says new successes, relationships, and even beginnings are indicated. Can you do something differently to move an outcome more in line with your desires? Freedom that was once out of reach might now be obtainable. So that ties in exactly with what we were talking about. So that's what I have for you, pile number 2, about things you need to watch out for and what you can do to help with the situation. So if you like this reading, if you would like to give me a thumbs up, if it resonated, if you want to put something in the comments and let me know. I'm really new to YouTube. This is my 3rd video. If you have any suggestions on things that you would like to see or things you think other people would like to see, if you could put those in there, that would be great. And if this didn't resonate, you're welcome to pick another pile or pick a different video or stick around. We'll see here what we have for pile number 3. So thank you very much, pile number 2. Welcome everybody who picked pile number 3. You picked the Bumblebee Jasper Point and the Shadow Journey Tarot. which is really pretty. I love the colors in this deck. So let's find out for you, what do you need to look out for, if anything? And if there is something, we'll find out what we can do to help it go along smoothly. So pile number 3, what do you need to look out for? Oh, I did that not smoothly. So we got 2 already, the Hermit and the 4 of Cups. What do you need to look out for, pile number 3? And the Death card. So what do you need to look out for? So the Hermit is about being by yourself, taking time to reflect. It usually shows an older gentleman with a lantern. Usually he's secluded himself off somewhere to take some time. The 4 of Cups is about discontentment. Usually it shows a man sitting under a tree and there's 3 spilled over cups. And then there's a hand coming down from the clouds and offering him this cup, but he's like not looking at it because he's so obsessed with the 3 on the ground. In this card here, it's just kind of the same idea. This skeleton's here. These cups are knocked over. There is this cup here within reach being dropped down from this vine, but he's not taking it. He's just sitting there. And then the Death card, a lot of people think the Death card is scary. It's not scary. It's about cycles. It doesn't mean anybody's going to die or anything like that. It's about the cycle of rebirth. So when something ends, something new begins. So what do you need to be on the lookout for, pile number 3? I feel like making sure, and this isn't going to be for, this is a general reading, so it's not going to be a specific, it's not going to fit for everyone. So just take it if it resonates, or take the pieces that fit. But there could be a need here for somebody to make sure you're not spending too much time alone. and that you're not getting caught up so much in the negative things and being dejected that you're not seeing the things that are there being offered to you that will make you feel better. Don't be so stuck in trying to be gentle. um, try to make sure you're not having a victim mentality, I guess is what I want to say. And make sure that you are seeing the good things that are there right in front of you. That will transform. Even if something has happened where you've lost something and you're down because you've lost this thing, whatever this thing is, it could be something material, it could be a job, it could be a relationship. Remember that everything is a cycle, and that when things end, new things crop up and happen. Let's get some more cards and find out what can we do to get through and help in this situation. Pile number 3. So how can you cope with this situation? Pile number 3. What's something that will help? This one came out in pile number 1, actually, but it's good advice. It's Earth. Ask the element of Earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos. So this is the symbol for Earth. It's the triangle with the line through. So grounding, stability, and remember your strength. Remember you have inner strength in times of chaos. Let me get you a Divine Doors. What help do we have for pile number 3 in this situation? This one also came out in pile number 1, I think. We'll take both of these too. So this one, the big wooden doors, it says destiny. One door closes, another opens for you. Let the plans of destiny unravel true. And that is what the death card talks about. When something ends, something else will start and grow and step up to the plate. You have this door here in the desert with the steps. It says birth. Another gateway appears in view. New life is unfolding with blessings to you. So yeah, just whatever is keeping you stuck, whatever this is, just remember that something new life is unfolding. There's blessings coming in. Things are turning around. Let's see what this door is. Inner power. By your own command, you brought yourself here, and in this moment in life, you have nothing to fear. So that's what I was picking up here with your Earth card. You have the strength in times of chaos. You have inner power. You have this ability to reach for this cup. You can reach for it. It's there. All you have to do is take it. Let's see what else we have for you. Let's get you a garden dragon card. What advice for pile number 3 in this situation? What advice do we have for pile number 3 in this situation? Turnip dragon, resilience. Yes, this is exactly what I'm saying. You are resilient. You have the inner power. You have the strength. The only thing keeping you stuck is yourself. Let's see here. I just wanted to see if the book has anything to add about it. Turnip dragon. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. Resilience. So it says, hang in there. The turnip dragon can flourish anywhere, especially in tough conditions, and so can you. It's time to examine all of your strengths and abilities. You may not be employing all of them. We all have many tools we can use to make us bounce back from hard times. You can do this. You are a hardy creature. Exactly what I'm saying. You can do it. You got it. Let's see here with the Moonology deck. What advice for pile number 3 in this situation? Whoever this is, I feel like I want to give you a hug. I feel like you need a hug. Super moon. Emotions are running high. Yeah, mine are. I kind of feel like crying, actually. So, you just remember that you are resilient. You are tough. You can make it through. You can grab this cup. You have the strength. Let's see. Let's get one from the Vintage Wisdom. Okay. What advice for pile number 3? What advice for pile number 3 in this situation? Pile number 3. What advice? Balance. Also faith. On the bottom of the deck, faith. Balance. This is a pretty card. It's a ballerina. There's a hummingbird. So it says, from the moment we are born, we enter into the realm of opposites. We soon come to realize that finding an artful balance is not only a continual act of survival, but also an ongoing rite of passage leading to a deeper, more refined understanding of ourselves. Left unchecked, unconscious drives, attachments, and addictions can manifest as blind spots, making it hard to access our internal compass and navigate our attentions wisely. A healthy lifestyle involving exercise and a nutritious diet provides a good foundation to create a more balanced life. Loss of balance in any domain, be it physical, emotional, or spiritual, can lead to a loss of perspective, clarity, and ultimately our way. So, balance needs to be restored. You'll feel a lot better. Don't be afraid to aim for the stars. Get you a Flora Oracle. Pile number 3. What else? What else does pile 3 need to hear right now about this situation? Basil. Basil is about protection. Basil is a very good herb. This card specifically, it says, basil protects, brings luck and love and money, and attracts success in business. So again, there's this really positive cup waiting for you here. And this reading is just asking you to reach out and take it. And that you have all the tools that you need already. Let's get a timing card. Is there anything we need to know about the time about this situation? Oy, that was a lot. Let's try that again. Is there anything we need to know about the timing in this situation? The momentum is rolling. Stay positive. It's on the way. It will happen right before the summer months. That's what I have for the timing. The momentum is rolling. Stay positive. Let's get you one last card here from the Green Witch Oracle. Any last guidance for pile number 3? Any last guidance we need to know about this situation for pile number 3? Peppermint. Success. This is card number 20. Here's the key here. You have the key to success. Let me pull the book because it always has. I really like that book actually. The book for this deck. I really like this deck. It says peppermint indicates rapid progress, a quick return or increase of positive energies. And if you are seeking an answer, it is a loud and firm yes. So make sure you're directing your energy and attention to the task at hand and you're going to have success. You have the key to your own success. For peppermint, the uses for peppermint, it says, are prosperity, good luck, justice, love, protection from illness. It's a Mercury, and the astrological sign is Libra. Maybe that resonates for you. So yeah, I really feel that you have all the tools you need, and you are being beckoned to just find your inner power, your strength, positivity, and then reach out and take that cup. So that's what I have for you, pile number 3. Let me know if that resonated in the comments. I was telling the other groups, this is like my 3rd video. So if there's anything else that you would like to see or think that other people would like, any ideas on readings, if you would like to put that in the comments, that'll help me and give me some ideas moving forward. But I appreciate everybody being here today, and if you like this video, if you could give me a thumbs up or subscribe if you would like to know when my next video comes out, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye.